Let's identify the components on the single head lock kit. This is the lock box. These are the self-tapping sheet metal screws for a metal door. This is the manual release lever, and this is the deadbolt. The manual release lever is used in case there's a power failure. This is the red LED that is visible from the outside, indicating the lock status. This is the coil cord that connects the lock box to the control box. This is the magnetic switch indicating the door position. This is the control box. This is the antenna for the remotes. This is the 110 volt AC power cord. And these are the remotes. Now let's take a moment to see where all the components are located after the installation is complete. The first thing that gets installed is the lock head, the wiring harness, the control box, the wire harness bracket, the magnetic switch and bracket, and the LED. Locating the garage door lock in the correct location on the door requires you to get familiar with your door. What we want to show you is how to locate the correct position horizontally and vertically. To determine the correct position vertically, first determine if your garage door has 4 or 5 moving panels. In our example, we have a 4-panel door. 1, 2, 3, 4. Knowing we have a 4-panel door, the lock heads will be mounted on the second panel from the bottom. If we had a 5-panel door, the lock would be located on the 3rd panel from the bottom, somewhere in this vicinity. This is to prevent overstretching of the coil cord when the door opens and closes. After determining which panel the lock must be installed on, check to see if a hole or knockout exists in the track. If so, extend the deadbolt fully, mount the lock head with the deadbolt centered in the hole. If a hole does not exist in the track that lines up with the designated panel, one will have to be cut. Now let's install the lock head. Position the lock head even with the edge of the door and mount it using the self-tapping sheet metal screws provided with your kit. To cut the hole in the correct location, extend the deadbolt into the track and make a mark center of the deadbolt. Now move the deadbolt out of the track so the door can be lifted. Pull the manual release lever on the garage door opener and lift the door to get it out of the way. Make a line vertically 1/4 of an inch away from the inside edge of the door track. This will put the hole saw off to one edge of the track, allowing the deadbolt to extend through the largest part of the hole. Using a 1.5 inch hole saw, cut through the track as shown, being careful not to cut through the inner side of the track. Now bend the cutout in the track using a screwdriver and a pair of pliers to complete this step. Close the door and reattach the safety release mechanism on the opener. Now using the manual release lever, slide the deadbolt into the hole to confirm alignment. Next, we will install the wire bracket, wiring harness, and mount the control box.